What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going on, y'all? So we are back again for another episode review. Ooh, wrong shit. Listen, and I said that with all the confidence in the world. We are back again for another episode review of what, girl? But anyway, we are back for another What It Is video. Okay. Let's just get into it. I hope everybody has had a beautiful week. You know, mine was a little stressful once again, but I got through it. Went through some things. Um, but you know, it is what it is. It's life, and I don't feel like going deep into it, but win some, you lose some. But anyway, this weather, I don't know what's going on. Y'all know I have to give y'all a weather report just about every video because listen, it was warm at the beginning of this week, like 70 degrees, 80-degree weather, okay? And then for the last couple of days, it's been like 30, 40 degrees outside. I'm not understanding what's going on. Granted, I know that it is November, but this is a little weird. It's getting a little weird out there, okay? And it's getting a little weird just about everywhere. Listen, let's just get into this video, okay? Let's just get into this video. So we started the video off with what everybody been talking about, what's been going on, and that is the fact that Joe Biden and Kamala Kamala. I want to call her Kamala so bad because it sounds so much better in my head. Kamala, okay? Kamala Harris. They are the projected president-elect and vice president-elect, okay? And when I heard this news, it came out Saturday. Saturday I was off. And I had woke up that morning and I did what I had to do and I went right back to sleep. Around 10 something, I had woke back up and I'm looking at my timeline because my phone was just going off. And I'm like, why is everybody tagging me in this and what is happening? People texting me, whatever. And I'm just like, what is going on? Girl, because they had put out there that they were the president-elect and the vice president-elect. Okay. And that they got the over 270 electoral college votes that they needed. You know, I'm seeing people talking about Georgia flipping blue. I said, hold up. I said, wait a minute, are you sure? Okay, because normally Georgia is red. They said, bitch, Georgia flip blue, Pennsylvania flip blue, everybody flipping blue. They said, bitch, Joe got this shit. And I said, all right. You know, I was like, listen, this is a monumental moment, okay? We got a South Asian American and a Jamaican American woman who is now our vice president. We got Joe Biden who defeated Trump. And of course, we can have the speeches, and I did actually, out of all the things that's been going on, I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been looking at a lot of these speeches, didn't really care for them because I just really wanted this election thing to be over. I honestly knew that in my hearts of all hearts that as soon as they announced who was going to be the winner, who was going to be the new elect or stay in place or whatever, that this stuff was not going to die down. And I knew exactly that, and I was proven right. Because, baby, that's why I tried so hard not to stress myself out about this election this time. Because, like I told y'all, when it happened in 2016, it stressed me out so bad. I was so deep in my feelings. My feelings was hurt so bad, just like a lot of us. Our feelings was hurt. You know, I cried. I did. I ain't gonna lie. Okay. This time I said, Ashley, if whatever happens, happens. Okay. You can't control it. You did your part. You know, and that's all that we can do right now. You know, as long as you know that you did your part, that's all you can do. Okay. Feel away for a second and snap the fuck up out of it and continue living your life. That's what I felt like. Okay. I cast my vote, did what I had to. You know, they told me that my vote was accepted and I let it go. As soon as my vote went in and they told me that it was accepted and there, I said, cool, fine, I'm done. Because I did early voting. And once it came out, you know, that they had stopped the count, I said, you know what? I'm not going to worry about this. I'm not going to worry about this. And then when it came out that, you know, he was the projected president-elect, I was like, okay, cool. But I knew still right then and there that it wasn't completely over because if somebody has stopped the count already in the middle because you want to recount a certain states, I already knew that this was going to keep on going. Okay, even if they came up talking about some Joe was the president-elect, it was going to be another recount. Let me stop this, let me do this. And that's exactly what Trump is doing. Okay, he wants another recount. So of course Georgia is going to do a recount. He's filing lawsuits to recount this and recount that, and talking about voter fraud, and ballot frauds, and you got people, so-called people, coming out saying that these ballots is being dumped here and dumped there, and it's all like, what? Where's the evidence? Where's the proof? You're saying all of this stuff, but you're not backing it up with any evidence. And so that's why people are not really paying him no mind, especially the ones that's not on his side. We're just sitting here like, you're making yourself looking all the much more of a fool. And I cannot wholeheartedly support somebody like that. If I was supporting him, I would have to turn my back on him because he's such a sore loser. And I don't support sore losers. I don't support poor sportsmanship. I can't. That's not a good sign of good leadership or a good leader, period. That is just a sore loser. You're acting like a pussy. I don't understand it. Like, grow up, let it go. You lost. We don't win everything, It's a human thing, sometimes we win, sometimes we don't, and we have to move on and go to the next sector and the next phase of our life. That's what it is. Of course, he's not going to concede. And truth be told, once they do these recounts or whatever, if he get these lawsuits get through or whatever, and they do these recounts and all this stuff, and it still comes back that Joe is really the president and Kamala, listen, it's gonna take the police or whoever gonna come up in there, and they gonna have to force him out January the 20th, okay? Because what people fail to realize, yes, Joe Biden is the president-elect, which means that he will be our president, especially after all of these recounts and stuff like that. He will be our president for 2021 to 2024, starting in January 20th. That's when inauguration day is, okay? That's moving day for January 19th, to be quite honest, will be moving day for Trump and them, to be quite honest. They need to start moving out sooner. And I think it's so selfish. Of what, first of all, Kamala, I'm going to call you Kamala, girl, and it's no sign of disrespect because Kamala, oh, okay, we're going to call you Kamala, okay? I don't want to disrespect you, but that was a badass little cream soup. She came out, I watched the speech. I watched his speech, you know what I'm saying? And she came out to Mary J. Blige. I said, oh, so it's like that. It's like that. And when I heard that, the first person that I thought of Scotty, and I thought of Dustin Ross. Okay, if y'all don't follow Dustin Ross on the Friend Zone, and he's on a new podcast with the new cast member of the Real Housewives of New York, Ebony K. Williams, called Holding Course, and his Twitter handle is Look at Dustin. He's a big Mary J. Blige fan. And so I just started thinking about that. I started thinking about them when they when I heard that. I said, oh shit, and you have to give a shout out to Shirley Chisholm, who came before, and like she said, one of her quotes that she said is that the world won't be, our world, United States, won't be ready for a woman president until we get a woman vice president, and now we have one. So, it's only up from here. I feel like we can only progress forward, Then to see Joe come out there running, I said, "Ooh, slow down. We don't need no injuries." Okay, he had to ice them knees when he got back. He iced them knees, but off of that was the monumentous moment. That was a very beautiful moment. That was a joyous moment, and we still gotta live in the reality that Trump is still here at this point, and we still gotta deal with the F shit. I blanked one word and still said the cuss word. I was trying to blank both of them, but whatever. We still got to do that. Shout out to Stacey Abrams, okay, for doing the damn thing down there in Georgia. She took her loss, and it motivated her. She took an election. Stacey Abrams literally had her election, her position stolen from her. She should have been governor of Georgia, okay? She had that stolen from her. That's real, a real theft right there. Not what's going on right now, okay? Because you're a sore loser. She took it on the chin. She took that, she motivated herself. She used that as motivation to get out there and to register over 800,000 people throughout the time from when she lost to now to vote. Okay? She took that as motivation and she kept going forward, and she did not use that to be a fucking sore loser. You can learn from that black woman. Okay? That's what you need to do. Shout out to Miss Stacey Abrams. They doing all of that, and of course we got this whole thing. I think it's real selfish of Trump to do what he's doing, and this shows how much of an egotistical narcissist he is. Won't even allow Joe and his team, President-elect Joe Biden and his team, to come in and start putting things in place. A lot of the senators or whatever, Republicans, not really acknowledging Joe. We are literally in the middle of a pandemic that is spiking up again. Okay? It is spiking up to the point that people are talking about lockdowns. Out here in Chicago, my mayor just got on TV and was saying today that they're about to lock things down. They already locked down indoor dining. No more indoor dining. It's all outdoor now again. Mind you, the weather is getting colder. Okay, so you literally got people that's coming to eat in these restaurants outside in tents with heaters. Okay, and then you got they want to put us on a curfew from 11 p.m. to 6 a.m. Starting Monday, and they want to give a stay-at-home order. They trying to let us stay at home for the less like 3 weeks or so, 3 to 6 weeks, but it's not mandatory. And see, that's the crazy thing about it right now. It's not mandatory, but the numbers are spiking up, and the hospitals are filling up again. And you're not going to put us on a mandatory lockdown, okay? And I understand people need their jobs, and I understand that and everything, but we need to knock this shit out. Go ahead and lock this shit down, okay? Because people are going to defy those orders regardless, but just go ahead and put it out there. You got Joe trying to get his team together and put something in place, and you getting blocked. He's getting blocked by these petty bitches. Okay, y'all acting like fucking children, petty ass kids, and it's unfortunate. It's very much unfortunate, but I'm looking forward to the future. You guys tell me how you feel. If you're living in a state, what's going on in your state, in your city right about now when it comes to the lockdown and curfews or whatever? Because I had put on Twitter, it's a few people that tweeted me and responded and said that they're going on lockdown. Somebody from the Bahamas said they went on lockdown from 7 to 6 a.m., 7 p.m. to 6 a.m. Other people's going on lockdowns and everything, or curfews, I should say. So tell me what's going on in your city. And tell me how you feel about the election and everything that's going on. Are you surprised by this? Because I'm truly not. I didn't expect to spend all this time, because I got a lot to talk about today. I didn't expect to spend all this time on them, but, we can ride the wave and just wait it out. And my honest thing is, please don't let this stress you out. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We can't let it stress us out. We got enough that's on our shoulders right now, and we cannot let this stress us out because somebody's being an ignorant asshole. Let him just look the fool. That's all we can do. Meanwhile, we had some sad news also happen over the weekend. Alex Trebek, the legendary, iconic host of Jeopardy for like 30 years or more. I did not know he was 80 years old. First of all, I said that man looked good. That man looked good for 80 years old because, bitch, you could have fooled me. I thought he was at least 60-something, 70. Okay, I did not know he was that damn old. First of all, but may he rest in peace. Because unfortunately, Alex Trebek, he lost his battle with pancreatic cancer. I remember when he first came out a couple of years ago saying that he had it, and then I think they came out a little bit a while ago saying that, he was fighting it and he was okay, and he was still filming. He was still filming Jeopardy, and I think they said that he filmed like 35 episodes, and they're still going to, show those episodes, which I think is beautiful that he can work through that and was going through what he was going through. Cancer ain't no joke. The security guard at my job just found out that she got lung cancer. You know, and truth be told, I feel sad. I feel very sad for her because she's by herself and her family is going through a lot of stuff already. She hasn't told her family. But you know, she ha- I don't want to say that, oh, I saw this coming, but she's been a heavy smoker. She's been a heavy smoker since she was 12 years old. And she told us this. She tried to quit earlier this year, I think towards the end of last year, earlier this year. And that went out the window, you know, plus the other health problems that she has. So I just, you know, it's really fuck cancer at this point. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just tired of people just coming up with it and, you know, passing away from it and being affected by it, because it affects everyone around them. And you know, my condolences to Alex and his family. Speaking of more cancer stuff, Al Roker, you know, Al Roker, he has prostate cancer, you know, but they said that they caught it early, you know, so he's going to get surgery for it. So hopefully he will be okay. You know, we can pray that he will be okay. Some good news. Well, because I don't want to, King Von. I mentioned it in another video when I was talking about some other stuff, but King Von got passed away last week. I think it was last weekend, probably Friday, right after I did my What It Is video. If y'all don't know who King Von is, he is a rapper from Chicago, you know, old block in them. You know what I'm saying? And please don't come for me or whatever. I'm trying to get the shit straight, you know. And I was introduced to King Von from my 16-year-old sister, to be quite honest. I was like, girl, what the fuck you listening to? Why how the fuck you know about King Von and them? Okay? You know, that's some street shit and she ain't really into that. So I'm like, girl, what is that? Cause he cute. Is that what it is? All right, to you. Okay. Let me know something. But you know, that wind up happening. And if y'all don't know, O Block and them, that's when y'all remember, I think it was Tekashi 6ix9ine was coming down here and starting shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit. But and that nigga had the nerve to laugh. I don't, y'all can't play with people like that, okay? Y'all cannot do that. But he was down in Atlanta, and I think it was at his album release party. I could be wrong, but he had just released his album, you know, and my Lyft driver, shout out to him because he was playing that whole album while we was driving, and I ain't had no problem with it. It sounded good, and that was my first time actually hearing a full song, you know, from him. And I was like, damn, I really need to check him out. I said, so you mean to tell me I probably would have liked his music just like Pop Smoke? I found out about it after he passed away. God damn, okay. But you know, he lived that street life, and once you live that street life, it's what happens sometimes. Either you get killed or you go to jail or you change your life. And, you know, out here, that's that drill music that they do, you know. And so you putting all your stuff out there and then you making beef, or you have beef that comes with the territory and what wind up happening out there. I guess I didn't know. I don't get involved in these things. So whatever. He got into it with a rival, I guess, got into a fight at a club and, you know, wound up getting shot. And a couple other people got shot. I think a couple other people passed away as well. Or one other person died or whatever. But I saw the security footage. It was a camera out there. I saw the footage. And the way he went down right away when he came out there fighting, that was crazy. And the way that people, they could have did more. Okay, I feel like his crew could have did more, but whatever. Um, it's sad. A young life lost. Okay, and he could have been the next big thing, the next big thing, and y'all out here doing all this shit for what? Okay, we gotta stop this senseless violence. And let me tell you something, T.I. And whoever fucking leaked that picture of his autopsy photo, you're trash. You're trash as shit. Why would you do that? That's traumatizing as fuck. You got people out here that's fans of this person, and then you gonna leak that's already going through it because they fans of this person, and then you gonna leak his fucking photo, his autopsy photo like that. That's traumatizing as hell. Don't nobody want to see no shit like that. What do you get from doing stuff like that? Okay, stop it. Stop being dumb. Everything ain't for social media. Everything ain't for likes and retweets and shit like that. Okay, stop it. It's not a viral moment. And T.I., keep your mouth shut. T.I. posted something talking about y'all need to settle y'all beefs. Don't be coming down to our city in Atlanta or whatever to handle your beefs and all that shit or whatever, bringing your beefs down here or some shit to that point. And everybody got on his ass, as they should have, to all the way to the point where, I think King Von's sister had to call him out saying, you be cheating on Tiny, you be with so and so or whatever, we be seeing you in the club with this person and all this stuff or whatever. And my whole thing is this, because T.I. went on ahead and put out another post basically trying to backtrack and say, he know them and why would he do that to an ally, and he wasn't talking about Von and them and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here like, it's awfully convenient that this boy get killed who is from Chicago. He is in Atlanta. He gets killed out there because he had beef out there with an Atlanta person, okay? And you put this post up. It's awfully convenient, and now you want to backtrack. Who the fuck you talking about then? Who the fuck you talking about then? Why would you put that up, and why would you wait to put it up at this point? So that people can think that that's who you're talking about. T.I., you knew exactly what you're doing, and I'm not buying the bullshit. But anyway, moving on from that, another rapper I think out there in Dallas, what's his name, was Mo or something. And I did not know that I knew who this person was, because I didn't really know who he was, but I seen a video of him singing in a kitchen with his shirt off and just going off with that. I think he had a blunt or a cigarette. I think it was a cigarette that was in his hand. And I was like, is he gonna smoke it? He kept putting it to his lip, but he was singing his ass off, okay? He got killed. He got killed the other day on the freeway, shot in the head. I said, y'all gotta stop this. These young and people be young, starting out their career before they can get fully known, fully reach their peak or whatever, and y'all take them down in their primes. We gotta change this, and we gotta change our lifestyles. We really do. So condolences to all of those involved. Good news. Lori Harvey, she got into a hit and run accident back in October 2019. If y'all remember that, I think a car flipped over, and then the person that she hit or whatever tried to help her, and then she left. She wound up getting probation, 2 years probation instead of jail time. So she lucked out. Girl, be thankful. Okay. Shout out to Blue Ivy. Okay, Miss Blue Ivy Carter, little mogul in the making. She is the narrator for Matthew A. Cherry's book Hair Love, who he also won an Oscar for Best Animation, for the film adaptation of it, the film short that he did, which was beautiful. And let me tell you something. Blue Ivy said, yes, bitch, I can read, okay? And you're going to get this. I'm giving you emotions. I'm giving you feeling. I'm giving you everything. And when it says a punctuation, that means you inflect your voice. You be like, oh my God, yes. Okay, that's what it means. And then when it gives you a question mark, that means you're asking a question. So therefore, you got to inflect that. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing what she got to do, what can I say? She sound really nice, and that girl is a force to be working with. She's gonna eclipse her mama. I feel like, yeah, I really do feel like it, because she's already doing the damn thing, and I feel like it's some competition going on in that household, and not with Jay and Beyonce, but with Blue and Beyonce, because Blue come out with her stuff. She like, oh, I'm reading and I'm narrating, I'm getting all the girls coins and everything, whatever, they loving my voice and all that stuff. Listen to me enunciate and pronunciate these words and my grammar and style. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the damn thing out here. And then here come Beyonce want to announce that she got a deal with Peloton, the bikes and shit, got the little multi-year deal with them, doing yoga classes and stuff with her music and all that stuff, doing programs for boot camp and yoga and meditation and spin class and shit like that. I said you just wanted to put that shit out there because Blue was kicking your ass. That's what it is, because Blue probably be telling her ass off for real, like, no, bitch. You're not going to do this, okay? I put this on the book for me, not you. You know what I'm saying? Blue runs their house. I'm pretty sure of it. But it's cute. It's cute. Friendly competition within the family. But, it's all love. I'm pretty sure. I'm just playing with y'all. But it's cute. snatch these deals up. And Beyonce, you fucking tried it. And let me get on your ass for a second. You fucking tried it, okay? Now, y'all know a bitch like me. I don't really like all these colors. I'm trying to get into the colors, you know what I'm saying? You know, I had my little purple bright shirt, got my little tie-dye shirt, got me a yellow shirt or whatever. I'm usually a black, blue, gray, maybe a red type of girl, you know, sometimes something like that. You know, navy blue, something like that. You know, muted colors, brown, a little bit. You know, I'm something like that, okay? I have to get up out my shell, get up out my comfort zone, and put some colors on this body. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I think it's because I'm a big girl, and it's like, oh, will them colors look right because I'm big already? Do I look like a big ass stop sign when I put on a red shirt? Oh, when I put on the purple shirt, do I look like fucking Barney or some shit like that? Oh, when I put on the tie-dye skirt, do I look like some fucking Skittles or some shit like that? Like, what's going on? Do I look right? Oh, when I put on the fucking orange shirt, do I look like a fucking pumpkin or something like that? Like, you know, I be thinking this stuff. You know, that's a little bit of insecurity that I have a little bit about myself. So I can put that out there. I can be real child on that. You know, so I'm trying to break up out of that and do a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? With my little wardrobe, okay? Y'all may not see it on the camera because I just throw on whatever to come on here. You know what I'm saying? But when I be at work and outside, I try to dress it up a little bit. You know. Plus you be trying to attract people too. But you know, stuff. Anyway, so all of a sudden, you know, she want to put out this drip too, and it's neon this and neon that and green this. That's cute. Okay. Now you want to bring out on November 17th, you want to bring out the black and gold. Bitch, that's right up my goddamn alley, okay? The black and gold. I would have fucked that whole wardrobe up. Now, bitch, I wish I had a whole bunch of money because I would have brought the whole thing. Well, not the whole thing, because I ain't all into that feminine shit. But give me the fucking sweatsuit, okay? Give me a goddamn hoodie. Give me a fucking joggers. Give me some pants. Give me some shorts. Give me the socks. And give me the goddamn shoes. The black and gold. I said, bitch, now, bitch, that's what we was waiting on. For real, for real. And you fucking tried it. I'ma get me something, okay? Maybe, maybe not. You know, I don't know. But you tried it. You should have released that first. Because that shit, girl, really would have had us, okay? Really would have had me, all right? But that's cute. Shout out to the Carter household. Now, Jay-Z, what the hell you doing? Oh, he just saying, well, Rockefeller, nope, wrong shit. That was back in then. That was back then. Rock Nation to sign Christina Aguilera to the little thing. So congratulations to Miss Christina. And speaking of Christina Aguilera, let's talk about Britney Spears. Child, a mess, okay? Britney Spears is under conservatorship, okay? Now, if you don't know what that means, that's basically like a guardianship of your finances, basically your goddamn life, okay? Until you are able to, it's a temporary hold, you know, somebody, you know, controlling your estate, controlling your stuff, trying to do the best for you until you are able to do it for yourself because for some reason you're incapacitated and you can't do it, okay? And her father was put in control of her whole financial stuff and was her conservator, you know, 12 years ago. She's been on this for 12 fucking years. And this all started when she had her little mental breakdown and her mental struggles when she shaved her head and everything back then. And so they put this together. And then when she married Kevin Federline, had a couple of kids, bam, and all that stuff, you know, so, you know, they had this in place. Okay. And she's been trying to get from underneath him for a long time. And, you know, it was reports out from her side saying that he was taking money from her or whatever. Reports out on his side saying that, you know, ever since the lawyer on his side saying that there's no evidence supporting this. What there is evidence supporting is that she was so much in debt since he's been been in control of her stuff. He's gotten her from out of debt and got her over $60+ million. You know what I'm saying? And so basically she went to the court. Well, they went to the court trying to get the conservatorship lifted or get him from the head of it and put somebody else in place. And they sided with him and said, no, we're not going to remove him at this moment. And so she was like, they said that she's scared of him and that if he's still the conservator of her estate or whatever, of her affairs, she's not going to be able to perform again. She ain't going to perform again. And I don't know if that's her choice as a rebellious move, trying to get back at him and all that stuff, whatever, to get from underneath his thumb or whatever. But that's some scary shit. I don't like the stuff that's going on with Britney is messed up. And truth be told, I don't know. I honestly feel as though some of these videos that have been coming out on Britney's behalf that she be putting out with her dancing and stuff and the way that she be looking in the video, I don't think those help her case. Because sometimes it look like she's dosed up. I'm not even gonna lie. It looked like she's dosed up, and I be concerned. The shit, and people be laughing at stuff like that. It's not funny. It's just like when Orlando Brown was out here, wilding out because he was on drugs, and he cleaned his life up. Like the boy in church now, okay? He's speaking at churches and shit. Talking about giving his testimony and all that stuff. He didn't clean himself up. I never found those videos funny. It's not funny to look at somebody struggle like that. And you can clearly see that they're hurting, that they're going through something, that they're trying to get their life on track, but they just can't get there right, and they need help, or they don't got the right people in their life or whatever. And I see those videos as cries to help. I really do. Like, I just pray for Britney because that's all we can do at this point. How do y'all feel about it? I mean, I would like to see her have some type of control over her stuff. Maybe it's more to it that we're not seeing. I don't want to go into the rabbit hole because, baby, I know it's a rabbit hole to go down to, okay? Because I've been seeing the video, and I think it's scary. It's scary. I wouldn't want nobody controlling my shit and not even giving me the opportunity to try to show you that I can do it myself. But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel about that. Miss Eva Longoria, you said what you said. You just like T.I. Okay, you backtrack. You put out what you put out. Okay, I should have put this up there with the election stuff. She was on MSNBC. She was giving a little interview and she was talking about, the black women came out there and did their things with the election and all that stuff. But the real heroines of this whole election is the Latina women. Okay, we came out there, voted more than men and all this stuff and did this and woo woo woo. And of course, everybody got on her ass because you're not going to downplay us. Yes, we all are people of color, but we got to, differentiate, okay, which people of color we are. Black women came out in force. It is statistically shown, okay? I ain't even gonna try to say the word no more because that word always tripped me up. Stats, bitch. It's the stats are there, okay? The stats are there, and you're just not gonna fuck it up, okay? You're just not gonna put this false narrative out there. And it got so bad to the point that she had to put out a statement saying that what she meant was Latina women came out more so than Latino men, okay? And we was like, no, girl, that's not what you was saying, okay? That's not what you was saying. Now, if that's what you meant, you should have put it out there like that. Trying to make it seem like, I don't know if they were trying to make it seem like she misspoke or whatever, but it could have been, okay? I'm not going to come hard on her, but this is where we have to really think before we speak, okay? It's not a pick me type of situation, okay? So just let us have our shit. Just let us have our shit at this point. Y'all did y'all thing, but we did our thing too. So don't put us down to lift you up. You know what I'm saying? And she had to get back on another interview. She did another interview trying to clarify what she was saying. And, I think she learned her lesson, okay? She don't want to get dragged the way that she got dragged this time. And somebody else that needs to be quiet sometimes, Keke Palmer, okay? The gag is, hush. That's it. You're a rich bitch. Stay out of poor people problems, okay? Please do. Keke tried to put out this hypothetical thing about what if EBT cards, people with EBTs could get only healthy items. You know what I'm saying? And is it healthy items? Yeah. What if EBT cards were used to buy only healthy foods? That's what she put out on Twitter. Okay. And I get what she's saying. I get what she's trying to do, but that's not, no. That's you have to factor in economic situation. You got to factor in environmental situation. Some people live in a food desert, okay? There is nothing around them, okay? Some people do not live near that have EBT cards or link cards that we call them out here, do not have those, who have those are not living close to a Whole Foods or a place that a Trader Joe's or something like that that gives out organic food and healthy food all the time, and who have fresh vegetables and fresh, fruits available. They get what's convenient to them because that's what's available to them. They can't go out their way to go get that healthy shit if they could. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't have it like that. And it's like, I get it. Truth be told, it shouldn't be just, healthy food shouldn't just be free or readily available just to people who have a link card or an EBT card. It should be readily available and affordable for everybody if we are keeping it a buck, okay? Keeping it a buck. But you have to understand people have different circumstances as the reason why that they get what they get, okay? And if they want to, you can't dictate what a person eat, what a person gonna snack on or whatever. Like, no, okay? No. We can't do that. We can't. People gonna do what they gonna do, okay? And I understand, like I said, I get where Keke was trying to go with it, but she took a left turn, okay? She took a left turn, and she just didn't think this all the way through. She tried to clear it up on Instagram, and I said, girl, you should have just left it the fuck alone. You should have just left it alone. Let people do what they gonna do, okay? I understand we do need to eat healthy, we do, but like I said, it's different, multiple factors that factor into the reason why that's not possible for a lot of people, unfortunately. And it should be. You would think so. Healthy food can be expensive sometimes, depending on what you're trying to get. Okay, girl, that's why I just stick to my spinach. Okay, I stick to my fish. You know what I'm saying? I stick to my oranges and my, sometimes get a little bit of grapes and bananas and stuff like that. I stick to that shit. But sometimes that shit ain't readily available where that person stay at. You know what I'm saying? It's not available. So you have to be more considerate. And sometimes you just need to hush and do your research a little bit more before you say certain things. But I get it, but no. But no. Okay? Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. Then we get this whole thing with, girl, I'm tired. Pastor fucking John Gray. Please go away. Somebody said on Twitter that man will lift his stomach. As a fellow bigums, like, he is shaped weird. Okay, now when you look at me, I got the thinnest part of my body probably is my ankles or whatever, and then my arms right here, okay, and my fingers, okay. That's probably like the thinnest part of my body. You know what I'm saying? And my ankles show you that I'm not supposed to have this much weight on me, but it's kind of proportion. Okay. I got the thick legs, I got my thick calves, I got my thick thighs or whatever, I got my thick stomach, I got my thick arms and all that shit. I'm a big bitch, okay? Obviously, that's what it shows. But Pastor Gray, that motherfucker got a big ass stomach with pencil fucking legs and thighs. I said, how the fuck is that? How is that? How are you proportioned? What shape is that? Now, if Wendy Williams is shaped like a goddamn pea, what is he shaped like? Bitch, I don't know, okay? Like, girl, what alphabet is that? I don't know. It's the invisible one that we never knew about. Because we never saw it. But anyway, he put out this public dissertation trying to say that he's in therapy. He's apologizing for emotionally cheating on his wife. He's never physically cheated on her, but he's emotionally cheated. I said, technically speaking, that's kind of worse, okay, because you got emotions involved and you probably telling him that you love him and all that stuff and whatever. But still, that's why some people rather you just fuck them than get emotionally involved. Both of them is fucked up. Truth be told, both of them fucked up. And it's the same thing that he did the last time and probably the time before that. And probably gonna do the next time after that. She is not leaving that man. I said you could have kept that to yourself. We didn't need to hear that. That's why I can't put my faith up in, man, you can't put your faith up in man. You're supposed to be leaving the congregation, and you got Adrian Bylon up on the reel, crying about this other pastor that just got fired from his job at the Hillsong Church or whatever, just because she knew him some type of way. Don't forget the good that he did and all this stuff. And I'm just sitting here like, people get pissed off when they pastors fuck up and transgress because you're telling us not to be adulterous. You're telling us not to fornicate. You're telling us not to do stuff outside our marriage, but yet you're doing exactly that. You're being a hypocrite. You're contradicting yourself, okay? No, you're not perfect, but you're supposed to live by the words that you're trying to teach your congregation. You're living foul. So how am I supposed to trust and put my faith up in that? That's why I don't put my faith up in fucking man. I put my faith up in God, okay? That's who I put. God and his goddamn son. And I'm sorry that I had to say it like that. I feel like, I really felt it when I said it. I said, bitch, you shouldn't be saying it like that. God know my heart. I apologize. Okay? I'm just saying, these pastors, child. Ooh, I don't know. That's what sways people from going to churches sometimes, because you can't trust the pastor sometimes. And not all of them. Some of them, okay? Not all of them are like that. Some of them. We got to clear that up. Moving on from that. The Supreme brand, Supreme, that be red and white, all that stuff. Everybody wins Supreme this, Supreme that. They sold to the VF Corporation, who owns Dickie, Vans, and Timberland for $2.1 billion. Bitch, can I get just 100,000 out of that? Let me get two. Okay, let me get two. Let me just get two. You know what I'm saying? That's all I want. Congratulations to that, cause that's a deal, bitch. Lee Daniels and Terry McMillan said that they are in talks to doing a Waiting to Exhale TV series. Now, at first they said it was like going to be Waiting to Exhale 2. And it probably was gonna be following up with the kids or whatever, the women's, but now they saying it's like a TV series that's in the works. I'm kind of interested into seeing how this looks. And truth be told, feel how you feel about Lee Daniels, but most of the stuff that he's put out, I've seen and I actually like. You know what I'm saying? So this might be a good look. I'll be here for it. The Soul Train Awards are coming on November 29th, just in case y'all want to look at them. And once again, they will be hosted by Tashina Arnold and Tisha Campbell. I'm not getting into the nominations because, truth be told, I'm happy for everybody that got nominated. That's it. Because these are my black people, Ticketmaster, once we get back to going into, back outside for real, and concerts get started back up, Ticketmaster wants to put in place that in order for you to be able to attend a concert, you have to have a negative COVID test for at least 24 or 48 hours, or you have to have the vaccine. Now, they said that the vaccine is coming. It's what they're working on right about now is like 90% efficient, good results and stuff like that. Baby, I don't do 90% when it's stuff like this. I want to do 100%. Truth be told, I want to do over 100%, okay? I'm still weary about this vaccine. I don't know if I want to take the vaccine, and I'm not even an anti-vaxxer. I just don't fuck with this government right about now, okay? I'm sorry, because this has been bothering me. This is so ghetto. And I got a clipper over here and I didn't even get it. I didn't even get it. Y'all know that skin that be getting, girl, just be fucking with you sometimes. Like, damn. Okay? But anyway, and my hands been so dry because, washing them constantly and all that stuff and putting all this disinfectant, on my shit. But anyway, yeah, that's what's been going on, girl. It's been a mess. How y'all think that's gonna work? So that means that they're gonna have to get a hold of your medical records or whatever, or you're gonna have to come in with a COVID test, results or whatever. But people can doctor shit these days. So how is that gonna work? That's a good plan. I think it's okay, but how is that gonna work? How is you gonna put that in action though? Cause I do miss concerts. Like, I was supposed to go to Janet concert, 9 out of 10, the Millennium 2 tour, part 2, bitch. And y'all know I was really looking forward to that. They still ain't canceled that yet. They had told us that they moved that shit to April. 9 out of 10, they gonna wind up canceling. We gonna wind up getting a refund. I was supposed to go to something else that got canceled. Like, girl, Beyonce was supposed to go back on tour again, so I would have been there, getting my Everlasting Life to the same shit. Probably would have put out a new album too, Yeah, sometimes you just go to concerts, just go to concerts to get out the house and just to fucking live and have fucking fun and socialize and get high and get drunk and lose all your fucking morals, okay? Because that's what happened when I go to concerts, bitch. I'm not one of those hoes that just stand around and just be, if I'm into it, I'm not one of those one that's just gonna be. No, bitch, that's we could have did that in the car. We could have did that in our rooms or whatever. We do that when people around us that we ain't supposed to, we lip sync to and all that stuff. No, you go to a concert, bitch, you let the fuck loose, okay? I can't stand going to a concert and my row ain't popping. Okay, bitch, why are you here? Why are you here? Pass the blunt this way, bitch. Cause that's what happened at the last Beyonce concert I was in. Truth be told. I give y'all a story on that one time. Because baby, a bitch was drunk and high. Not me. You know, I was, but a bitch was drunk and high, so drunk and high that bitch got pulled the fuck out. Okay, was falling over the seats and everything. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I ain't never seen nothing like it. I said, you wait till you come to a fucking Beyonce concert to act the fuck up like this. Bitch, you wasted your money for this. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Girl, I said you do that shit at some raggedy ass rappers concert. You don't do no shit like that here, okay? You don't get that trashed here yet. I said the show ain't even really fully started yet and you fucking it up. Girl, it was a mess. It was fun, but it was a mess. I said, look at this bitch. She gonna regret that shit in the morning. But bitch, when I went to Cleveland, a bitch got arrested too. She was so drunk she got arrested at the Beyonce concert. That shit was fun. I said, girl, it ain't make no sense. But anyway, Beyonce bring the hood rats out for real, for real. Y'all think that's a classy bitch? She bring the hood rats out too. Anyway, my people. Moving on from that, Chris Brown is putting up an OnlyFans account. He got him an account for $20. One of y'all go on there. I don't care. Okay. Truth be told, he probably just gonna be like Mario, because Mario got him an OnlyFans account too, and he using it to drop exclusive music and shit like that. You know, no news or whatever. Probably a little sexy photo here and there, but you know, no dick pics and nothing like that. I don't want to see no dinglings or whatever, but you tell the girls, one of y'all subscribe to a channel and tell them what's going on, because you know they want to know. Inquiring minds over there wants to know. Okay. My boo Meg Thee Stallion coming out finally with her debut album November 20th, which is next week, bitch. It's called Good News, okay? I am ready. I am pumped. I'm staying up for that. Yes, okay? Hot girl shit. That's my bitch. That's my bitch. I don't care. Girl, and after all, as long as it took, you better not disappoint me, okay? You better not disappoint me, because I will get up on this camera and be like this. We waited that long for this. Y'all know I will. Y'all know I will. I want to get on this camera and be like, that shit is hot as fuck, bitch. That's how I want to be, okay? Don't fuck it up, bitch. Don't fuck it up. Don't disappoint me. Girl, they tried to get Tyga. You know, his former landlord tried to sue him for $32K back pay, back rent, and damages. You know, saying that he fucked up the floors. He messed up the walls with a mural. You know, he had gouges in the kitchen floor, in the counters. You know, put up a basketball court, hoop or whatever in the driveway when they weren't supposed to and all this stuff. And then they came out with receipts. Tyga team said, listen, first of all, y'all ain't gonna do this. I guess he had PTSD, you know, from all them other times they tried to repossess his shit. You know, he said, what you're not gonna do, I'm gonna take evidence, okay? I'm taking photo evidence, and I got the paperwork right here showing that I've been paying electronically on time every fucking month for my shit. And if you can see this video right here, ain't shit up in this motherfucker damage. I said, oh, okay, you gotta do that sometimes. You gotta do that. Prove them wrong, okay? Especially when your name always pop up about you owing somebody some money. Yeah, you gotta prove them wrong sometimes. Tyga said not today. Not today. But congratulations, I guess it's in order to The Weeknd. He is performing at the halftime show for the Super Bowl. Okay, that's cute. UPS is finally letting it be okay for people to wear their natural hairstyle, meaning African Americans can wear beards, can wear braids, can wear locks, can wear afros and stuff. I said, wait a minute. So you mean to tell me that wasn't allowed? Cause I seen some UPS people that came to my door with locks and with beards and braids or whatever. So they was violating company policy. That's a damn shame. We gotta get laws put in place for our natural hair to be legal. The God-given hair that we was given and born with has to be legalized. This ain't no fucking drug. What the fuck is going on? This country is crazy sometimes. Damn. Okay. Um, and you want to know one more thing right quick before I get up off of here? And I should have said this earlier. Pam from Total, I don't know if y'all remember hearing this in this story that went on, because remember her ex-husband, Jamie Long, he got married to Centoya Brown. Y'all know Centoya, okay? The girl that got locked up when she was 16 for killing her John or whatever when she was forced into sex trafficking, teenage sex trafficking. Yeah. So when she got out, while she was in jail, she was communicating with him. They wound up getting married. Pam came out on her show, Pam's World, and basically put out there saying that he sexually abused women and that he sexually abused her while they was married. She comes out today. Mind you, this happened in October. She put this out and she told us today. It was October 20th, 2019. She came out today in a video saying she lied and she apologized. I don't accept it. I don't accept it. I mean, it ain't for me to accept, but you put it out there to the public, and I don't accept it because of this reason. There are women out here fighting to be believed and listened to and taken serious when it comes to sexual assault and getting their accuser and their rapist and their abuser locked up or punished or whatever. They want to be believed, okay? And it's women out here having a hard time being believed because they feel like women be lying sometimes, especially with these high profile cases as well. All right, and then your ass come out and you put out a false allegation against this man just because of what? You was bitter that he moved on? Because of that? Is that what it is? Is that what it is? Never gave a reason why she put that out there, but you literally came out and said that you lied and you want forgiveness. You fucked up this man's reputation. Why would you do that? You got people looking at him crazy. He got to defend himself, and I feel like women who do that, anybody who falsely accuse somebody of some shit like that, you deserve jail time your damn self, cause that's fucked up. You don't do no shit like that. You don't do no shit like that, and then you want forgiveness? Fuck that shit, bitch. You ain't getting no forgiveness from me when you do some shit like that. No. Because you put that out there intentionally. You could have said anything else, but you made sure to say that he sexually abused you. You made sure to say that with all your heart, all your throat. You did that. No, you don't get no. And you was one of the ones that I really liked up in the group, Pam. You was the one that I really liked up and told. Now, you done fucked up the thing. You really did. In the words of Funky Dinevas, you done fucked up the thing, okay? No, I'm not buying that bullshit. Anyway, you make it hard for other people. You just made it harder for women. People be out here fighting real fights and you out here putting out false shit. Girl, I hate that. That made me mad. That really made me mad. And I ain't want to, since I don't want to end this video off on that note like that, on that ugly note, listen, Salt Lake City, Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I'm not reviewing it, but I think I'm going to talk about it in my What It Is. Because, baby, them girls is crazy, okay? That Mormon religion, I can't get with. They just not letting black folks in like 20, 40 years ago, okay? In 1970s. They just not letting the black folks in. They was racist against the blacks, okay? They don't like the gays. So I'm really not here for all that bullshit. They really strict. They don't drink no alcohol. I couldn't be in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not an alcoholic, but no, that just ain't for me. You know what I'm saying? I like Heather. Heather probably one of my faves, and Jen is one of my faves. Jen, like, she's the queen bee. Jen threw a fucking birthday party for goddamn Meredith and made that shit about her. Meredith showed up to her birthday party to little to no fanfare. Jen made a grand entrance and got a round of fucking applause. Jen had a sparkly fucking pink dress on and stood up the goddamn maid of the birthday girl. I said, what in the world is going on here? Jen is too much. And you want to know which one I don't like? I like Whitney. Okay, I really do. Whitney got excommunicated from the goddamn church because she was fucking around on her husband with her co-worker, could have been her boss, because he 10 years older than her. He 18 years older than her. Okay, mind you, he was married too, and they both was in the Mormon church, whatever. They was messing around on their husband and wives with each other, and they got excommunicated because of that. They wound up getting married. They've been married for 10 years, and they just did a vow renewal. I said, for 10 years. Okay. So that's what it is. And Heather and Whitney are cousins, so I think I'm going to like them too. I really like them too. I like Heather, Whitney, and Jen so far, for real, for real. Okay, the jury is still out on that Lisa chick, because I don't like the way she treat Heather, acting like she don't know the bitch. I really feel like she know the bitch, and she just doing that on purpose. Meredith, I just want to see what's going to happen between her and her husband and her gay son. They're going to have a little breakup or whatever. The son is cute, and how does that work, given that he's gay and y'all Mormon? I think they Mormon. Mary, the black girl. Now, see, I thought I was going to like her. That bitch in an ugly ass fashion. Let me just tell you something. Just because it's designer and just because it's off the runway don't mean that the shit is cute. And don't mean that the shit is cute on you, okay? That ugly ass Versace shit that she had on at that birthday party, bitch, no. And then you married your goddamn step granddaddy because you said your grandma put it in your will or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck. That would have been one thing that I said no to, okay? You not gonna be balls deep in me when you was balls deep in my grandma. No, 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 okay? You got all that materialistic shit and you couldn't get granddaddy's teeth fixed. I don't know. Like, I'm thinking about that now. And my granddaddy that I be posting or whatever, that's my step granddaddy. That's like me fucking around with him. That don't even seem right. That's disgusting, okay? Okay, I don't even care if it's no blood mixing. That shit's just nasty, okay? It just, oh my God, keeping the shit in the family. We not in medieval times when people married their cousins and shit to keep the money in the family and stuff like that. We not in those times no more, okay? No, stop that shit. And she Pentecostal, okay? She Pentecostal. And she told Jen, girl, the reason why her and Jen fell out because she told Jen, bitch, you smell like hospital. She told that bitch you smell like hospital after that bitch just came back from the hospital from her aunt getting her legs amputated, bitch. I said, girl, because hospitals take me to a dark place. I said, you could have just said you apologized for offending you. Okay, that's all you had to say, girl. Mary gonna give us a time, bitch. I'm gonna keep tuning in. I'm gonna give y'all a report each week. Okay, not a review, an individual review, because I don't think it's giving all of that. A report, because I know it's going to give me some stuff that's going to make me want to talk about it a little bit. But y'all tell me how y'all feel. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. Like I say, try to stay as stress-free as possible. Do what you got to do, okay? And I will see y'all later. Peace.